Hey folks, this is Mr. Curse, and today we're going to be looking at line 153. This is your C major scale and arpeggio. Now, we looked at arpeggios a little while ago, but it's been a minute, so as a quick refresher, you can double check the little yellow box above line 153. An arpeggio is a chord whose pitches are played one at a time, so instead of all the notes in a chord, it's one at a time. And these are the first, third, fifth, and eighth notes of the C major scale that we're looking at. So C, E, G, and C. That's the arpeggio of the C major scale that we're going to use. Now, I recommend when you are practicing this, breaking it up into sections. So the first four measures, that's the scale. I recommend practicing that on its own first. F natural, C natural. So there's the scale. Remember, violas, cellos, you guys are going to be on the C string for a lot of this 2-3 finger pattern. Violins, you're going to have the 1-2 finger pattern. Basses, you'll have to go into second position for B natural and C at the top of this, but otherwise everything else is in first position. And then you have the arpeggio for the last four measures. So that's where it's skipping notes. So I have my C, my E, that's my third note, my G, my fifth note, back to C natural, that's that eighth note, and then back down. Watch out for the whole note in the third to last measure. I would count and clap this before you do anything else. Then, using this next sample, when I play the video here as an example, when I play the line as an example, I'm going to play through the whole thing, but I recommend stopping it in sections, rewinding it, and just working like just the scale, just the arpeggio, and then go back and do the whole thing. Make sure you can do both parts independently before you try to put the whole line together. I'm going to have my metronome set at 70, but if you need to go slower, start a little bit slower, like 55 or 60. Here we go. C natural. And 1, 2, ready, and go. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, and off. Make sure you hold the whole notes in the last measure and a third the last measure for 4 full beats. Count and clap it again if you need to. Otherwise, good luck. Send me a message if you need it.